for these teams is simple. Win and you're in.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy, right? I mean, Resolve, they started the day out so strong and it got so shaky, and then Valiant, they were underdogs at this point and they had a moment of their own. They took down Suh to get here. So Resolve versus Valiant, the real question is, who's actually going to be Valiant between the two?
Well, we'll find out. Certainly the desk and those playing along at home thinking that this is going to be a Resolve series. They're the team that has the major implications. You'd look at their season points as well. Top 4 last event. They cannot afford to be going out here in round 5 of the Swiss. And top 8 would be fantastic for their chances to move on to Landon 3.0. But could this side play upset? We saw them go to 5, take down Saar. Right now, though, it is going to be Cash and it is going to be Resolve getting that first goal.
I love this player. Razier's off the ceiling, but Cash immediately spotted it. He even pre-jumped a little bit to try and meet him up in the air and just give himself everywhere in the net to place that. Great placement. Resolve up 1.
It's a great start from Resolve. We were questioning their first series of the day where they did look a bit sluggish. Top Cougars certainly looks fantastic. Almost a response there. Can't get that one to go through. Econ trying to keep the pressure on as well. Here we go again. More 50s coming through. Mozzarella. What a fantastic name as well. If that is another name to get me hungry, I don't know what is. Cash trying to keep that ball in. Giuk gets that one forward. How do you like that pronunciation, Herc?
Giuk. We'll figure it out eventually, but for now, it's a more on Giuk to try and bring his team back to life here. It's been a little bit since they've had a shooting opportunity. They've all been stuck on their own end for now. Trying to work together. Still stuck on mid. Yvonne sends this one up. Mozzarella. Great big clear over to Giuk. Oh my lord. That name's gonna kill me.
I know the production are laughing at that one, trying to give us a lecture on how to say it. Cash, though, gets the double and just launches that one into the ground. There's Ivan off the side. Can't quite get that one to work. Razier's keeping the pressure on. It's been a very strong start from Resolve. Looking to just control field position, get that boost usage and wear them down the good old-fashioned way with pressure and positioning. Razier's low boost to his name. Ivan has to track back. Let's get a nice 50 in the corner. Nice to see Valiant stepping up, but this first half, Herc, has all been Resolve.
Yeah, it's been a fairly solid game. This is one of the better opportunities, or at least glimpses of opportunity that we could see Valiant try and put forward, trying to do a couple passing plays of their own. But right now, like you said, Resolve they honestly have them read like a book. It's pretty solid and clear that they are the favorites headed into this series, right? It's Valiant that are trying to play catch up right now. Interesting, 2 people upfield for it. It just allows Cash to clear this ball up and let Resolve have a little moment of transition.
Yeah, Cash had a lot more time than he perhaps used there in that play. Interesting from him. You thought he'd perhaps use it a little bit better. Couldn't quite get the touch. There's Mozzarella. He's launching it downfield. Cash 100 boost, tracking back. Razier's with the 50. Econ has to make a cross, try and get involved on this attack. Pushing forward now is Valiant. That could be the first chance. There's the demo, and Mozzarella's going to tie this one up.
Look, it's going to take a lot to get past Resolve, but Valiant remains strong. I love the demo just going and opening up the net for themselves. Tied game, just under 2 minutes.
Very nice start there. That's a great comeback. It's just as I thought that this could be a nice, comfortable Resolve Game 1 victory. Well, Valiant had other ideas through a Mozzarella. It's a fantastic name. I just can't stop. I just want to keep on saying it. The Moz. He's looking good early. The ball in Weber. Resolve want to get one back. Don't want to force this one into overtime. It's Cash. Can he get the pop out? That's a beautiful pass. Bottom corner, but Econ just getting the save.
Now, low on boost too, but they're still trying to make these challenges work for themselves. Giuk up next, just pushing, loses 50 off this one. It floats down mid, and Yvonne, low on boost, still managed to keep it going forward though, and Cash is up next. Double it off this side, trying to get a center, but everybody from the end of Valiant, they're ready to read whatever comes at them.
Pressure still here from Resolve. Razier's has boost. He's trying to get a reset, uses it. Mozzarella with the clear. Ivan just keeping that one in. Giuk just gets that one out. Mozzarella launches that one downfield. They're looking to play for with the overtime here, but I like this pressure coming through. Ivan has to make a big touch here. Wants to take it to the side. The pace is getting picked up from Valiant. I like this. Giak can't quite get the touch. Mozzarella. Again, I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to keep on saying it. That's a beautiful pass. A beautiful infield. Can the bump come through? Is anyone there? Not quite. But much better play here for now. It's resolved with low boost. Just trying to get it out of that net.
And they finally do here. And there's Mozzarella off the side. Ivan intercepting it. And Diak trying to send it past mid, but Cash says no. They're going to claim the mid here and try and push forward, but immediately sent back. Big clear from Mozzarella. Off the backboard, though, is a great read from Resolve. And you got 8 seconds left. You can either steal the game or head to OT. And they're going to try and steal it off this one. Ivan, shot on target. But it's sent off by Econ. It's not going to end here, though.
Still up, somehow, still up. Get this thing down. Someone get it down. Mozzarella with the clear. Raziz, he might just settle for an overtime. We do get the OT. 1-1 here, and game on. Valiant have looked better in that latter half of the game with a lot of pressure in their own right, but Cash is keeping that pressure on himself there. Econ has to get the save. Raziz double. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's Ivan. He's going to wait underneath with 100 boost. He's going to just keep this ball in. Go for the solo play. Econ, he doesn't have any boost to his name. Cash just throwing darts at the net. Giak has to carry this one out. The only one with boost at the moment. Mozzarella is low on the backboard. The reset comes through. Raziz trying to find bottom corner, but he's just launched it across net.
Yeah, this one's not quite on target, but pressure's not going to stop here. Everyone in position. It's a shot on target. Great goal line save there from Econ, but you got to get ready. Off the backboard is Mozzarella. Cash with a shot. Goal line save from Diak, and Mozzarella wants to start transitioning, but demoed for his efforts. They're trying to push on through. Raziers clear out into the mid. Mozzarella, not the best of touches, but Econ's going to keep it going, and it's just a battle for control in this OT.
Here goes Mozza. He's got 100. Can't quite get the touch. Econ, space of his own, trying to look for a pass. Finds Giak. What can he do? It's a pass across. Oh, the Mozza's been bumped by his teammate. Not what we want to see. Giak keeping that ball in, however. A little bit of panic coming through. Raziz calling Ivan off that one. Econ throws that ball forward. No boost. Cross is Mozzarella, just keeping this one in. This is much better. Valiant seem to get better the longer the game goes on. They've given up space here to Raziz, however, with a reset. Over the top one, over the top of two, but the Moz is there just in case his teammate got bumped.
He had to wait back for 2 efforts coming through off this one, and it's not going to stop here. He's still making saves. Raziers tries to center. Ivan's just going to back off and head all the way back home as transition tries to come out. It's not quite going to complete itself, though. Under 1, Mozzarella to clear out mid, and here come the demos. And it's like you said, it's just adaptation from Valiant right now, just working with whatever is Resolve is throwing their way, and it's still not enough.
Econ gets the musty off the reset. It's a tougher save than I thought it was going to be for Raziz. Ivan gets the touch. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Giak gets the clear downfield. Here goes the Mots. Takes it upstairs. Raziz with the clear dunk somehow. Interesting touch. Cash was ready. Giak downfield. Here's that man again. 100 boost. Trying to control this ball. Half a game gone of this overtime. Raziz has to make the save with boost. Both sides playing very safe. We're not seeing too many bumps or aggression coming out from third man. This could be a chance for them to get caught out here, Valiant. They were just crept up third for a moment. Raziz looking to cut rotation. That's beautiful from him. There's no boost on Giak. He's in massive trouble, but they've still somehow hit it straight into him in a 2-on-1.
That is the definition of being valiant and resilient right there, not giving up. And there you have it. It's still going, just about to approach 3 minutes of OT. Resolve, they've done everything they can, but now they got to go back on defense off the backboard. Raziers has to double for his life into the corner on it, and Mozzarella trying to find a teammate. Nobody there. Most can do is 50 off to the side.
Someone help out the Mozza. He's doing everything at the moment. Ivan has to go. He's in a 1-on-2. Throws a huge reset. Great read from Giak. Just gets that one to the Cash. Reset. Sidewall. Met by Econ, who gets the clear. Oh, it could be a 2-on-1. The Mozza's up. The Mozza wants game, but a huge play from Ivan. Keeping the ball in there as well. Is Giak just trying to keep the pressure on for Valiant. Oh, this game is swinging, ebbing and flowing in this OT. Can't quite pick who's going to win at the moment. Ivan's got no boost, however. Cash has to help out. This is great play right now from Valiant. There's a fantastic pass. The Monster looking to throw it on net. Double save coming out from Resolve again.
It's not going to stop. Razier's up next. Everyone in position waiting to go. Trying to slow things down here, though. This one off the ceiling. Long clear from Mozzarella himself. And there you have it. Valiant take game number 1.
Sprinkle that on top of your pizza. Put a bit of prosciutto on top of it, because the Monster calls game in 4 minutes. How good is that? Valiant causing...
Like you said, major points are on the line, so it's a much more stressful situation to be in if you are Resolve. However, again, I did watch their little mini documentary this morning, and they have game plans coming into this, and a lot of the times when they feel like a game is going out of their hands, they go back to just basic Rocket League, but I don't know if that is going to be enough when you got 1,000,003 shots coming at you from Valiant.
Yeah, they're just piling it on right now. Just like a good mozzarella cheese on some pizza. Just keep on sprinkling that. Giok goes again. It's a double commit. They're getting almost too confident. I think they need to settle down a little bit. Econ keeping the ball in, however. Resolve, we do know that, at times we've, witnessed it on the player cams, they can get a little bit tilted, a little bit unhappy with things, and when they are the heavy favourites as well, Herc, this has to be frustrating, losing an OT, 4-minute OT like that.
Yeah, there's definitely the mental side to this matchup is going to play a huge role, because Valiant's coming into this one happy with a lot less pressure on their backs, but like you said, the major points, just the sheer reputation on the line for Resolve right now, trying to solidify yourself as a consistent top 4 team would be huge, and it's not quite going that way for them, which has got to be frustrating, not even in the slightest. But for now, trying to make up for what happened in that first game there, if this ball crosses that mid.
Yeah, Giok tries to get the touch, keeping that ball close. I like that. That link-up play wasn't quite great, but look at the Moz. He says, I'll have it. Cash looking to turn and fire one on net, puts it high. Econ in trouble with low boost, still makes the save. Boost acquired by Cash. Pressure still mounting, and there is the goal. First on the board, it's got to be Ivan with the open net.
I love this. You give him some space, they will take advantage of it. And also just looks a little confusing. I mean, Econ, no boost, so he had no idea if it was going left or right off that play. It just came down to placement on that one. Resolve, early-ish game lead. But hey, that's progress from what you had in game number 1.
Yeah, I think they need to really settle into this one. As I said, Valiant do, giving them credit, they do get a lot better as the game goes on. They love these sort of back and forth sets of play. They don't like these early goals or kickoffs. And getting settled in is just what they need. That's a great 50 coming through as well. Ivan winning the touch, and that's almost open. Econ has to make a huge save. Cash was sitting downfield. Raziz has a reset. Raziz has one more, but the Moz is there in time. Ivan keeping the ball in. Valiant looks like they'll be able to escape out of defense for now.
Razier's all the way back. Full tank of boost to work with here, but the challenge from Mozzarella slows things down. Cash is up next, but it's just nothing but quick air challenges from Valiant, just stopping every effort that Resolve have made to try and go towards that net there. Half the game left though, Resolve only leading by 1, which isn't a bad thing, but you want to extend it. You want some security in this game number 2, especially if Yuck's gonna go in through and equalize.
Out of nowhere again, it was like the OT winner. It was Raziz just getting dunked. He gave the ball up for free. Giok's got to take that one. Fantastic from him. And again, this is going similarly to game number 1. We're seeing a nice little 1-1 slow affair back and forth. Will we get a similar story? We'll get another overtime.
I mean, I definitely feel like Resolve has come in a little bit better than we saw in game number 1. They've created quite a bit more opportunity for themselves. The difference is in this second half of this game, you can already see it in these last few moments. Valiant is getting so much more demo aggressive, which has got to be frustrating if you're Resolve, consistently getting sent back and it's messing with your rotations on each other. But I don't know, most you can do is just drawing board it. Just keep trying. Don't slow things down here, especially if you're low on boost.
Oh, that's a huge bump. Oh, even though he went way too early and didn't have a flip at all to use for the power, I think he Probably overthought that one. That's a huge dunk. No boost to land on it. He's fake. No way. Oh, gee, I thought for a second Cash might have just given them a free goal there. He's off target with no follow-up. Zekon keeping that ball in. Razier's not the touch that he wanted. Does land on it, though. He's done fantastically on the recovery. Cash downfield. Reset. Low boost. Goes low. Pinches it across net. Just over a minute left. Valiant, do they want another overtime? It was a recipe for success in game number 1. And it certainly is scary. Another dunk coming through. I tell you what, Resolve need to work on their 50s. They're all just going on net.
I was gonna say that was very scary for them, and it's not the end here. Duck, his shot on target, but bounces back up here. Razier's no boost, but gonna clear this one upfield. Feels a little bit slower than it did before. You got 40 seconds left on the clock. Valiant's trying to walk away with the game if possible, but Cash has other plans, have to take a boost, trying to beat out Mozzarella, but you still can't even do that. Even when you're in the lead in the sky, they still manage to catch up to Resolve every single time.
Yeah, haven't seen Cash with any incredible solo play so far. That's a big demo, though, and they're trying to work the ball around Duel, trying to find a teammate. Does get 2 50s on it. No one's up here for Valiant. Cash is down. Again, just missing that redirect. Having chances. He's looking to position himself for these big solo plays, but he's not getting any connection for now. Here he goes, though. That's a nice touch. Mozzarella, though, is ready for that one. Is it going to be another 1-1 overtime? Goodness me, rinse, repeat, game number 1. Here we go again.
OT once more off the kickoff. We're going to see, and it's Resolve headed towards the net. Cash up next. Demos coming through. Razier's over 1. Can he find the angle on it? He does, and there you have it. Tied series.
Yeah, the human aimbot is well and truly back, and he's found the double over the top. He does Zekon, and Duke in net just cannot get anything on it. Cash is out of...
We're not really having fun stage, and then it's not quite starting out their way. So, I don't know. Valiant's just kind of cruising by, and Resolve is, they're just trying to float.
Yeah, they're certainly... It seems like the strat for Valiant is hang in there, get an overtime, see what happens. Would love to see some more offense coming through from them. And Cash, well, if he steps up, it could just be game over altogether. We haven't seen his solo plays come online just yet. And he's always the danger when you are playing Resolve. Here we go, game number 3, tied series. This is a huge one to win.
Yep, somebody gets to head over to match point after this one. And, well, if you're a Resolve fan, as far as the major's concerned, you really, really want this one to start swinging in your favor. But for now, it's going to be a slow start here. Pass over to Cash. Can he get past 1? Not quite. Challenges are coming out just as quick as they were before from Valiant.
Yeah, it's early pressure, early offense. Off the get-go, and there's the first goal. There's no boost. Mozzarella diving at the save. Cannot get the touch. Great placement as well from Razier's, whose shooting has just been immaculate. Well, he actually had 100 boost.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Just flat-footed. And, yeah, just great placement.
That was just a rough attempt at a save there from Mozzarella, but something tells me this team can shake off something like this. He's going to try and redeem himself here. This one gets sent back. Just a minute into this one. Resolve up by 1, looking to turn it into 2. Zevon trying to make one challenge after the other successfully. There's the demo. Tries to make the center. Cash is just playing it safe. He's going back on it. Going to flick this one over to the side. Just immediately try and rotate back over to that Valiant side.
Yeah, it's a great play from Cash. He backs off. He grabs the 100 boost. He makes sure that there's no sort of offense coming through from Valiant, and now they're pushing forward again. He takes it up there. That's a great first touch. It's an even better second. That's a set-up play that you want, and it's a phenomenal pass. Great finish from Ivan as well, back post. And there you go, 2 goals to the good of Resolve.
Not only is it like such solid communication off that, but the patience from Yvonne to wait and just see where it gets placed, and just the fact that 2 Valiant players went up on it. Patience played out their minds right now. 2-0 up, almost attempting at 3, but Econ's got the save out into the corner there and around last defender.
Cash makes it up. Mozzarella gets the 50. Need to see the Moz get active. Haven't quite seen it. That could have been a goal. Econ couldn't get the touch. He's in the end saved and dunked by Razier's. Mozzarella keeping the pressure on. Valiant need to see something. Need to see some form of response since that OT lost. Since they couldn't get the job done there. They just have looked a little bit slow, losing these midfield challenges. All right, right now they're not having any connection upfield. Cash again, solo play, transition, reset Musty, looks for a dunk, Raziers. He puts it off the backboard. He might look for the fake. Ivan's waiting again. That's a great dunk from Mozzarella.
It's just a little bit slow there, Ivan. Up next, reset over one, tries to make the pass and through. And still not enough to break past the defense. Econ up next, big clear, upfield. Mozzarella tried to finish it off, but it's not enough. But the pressure's not gonna stop there. Cash, great save there, and clear pass mid. And it's low boost for Valiant. And still somehow they take control of this. It's still their favorite pass back 1 and 2. And nobody can make the angle off any of these shots. And Resolve continue to hold their 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the Moz had to be better there. They still have pressure. They're lacking a little bit of boost to work with. There's the shot. That's way better from the Mozza. There's the first goal back for Valiant.
Some signs of life from this team as far as offense is concerned. Just great placement all the way around. You got 2 minutes to try and tie things up or extend past. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, it was a very good shot there from the Mozza. Much better than what we saw in game number 2. After an MVP performance, need to see the Cheese come back online. Wasn't quite what we wanted in the previous match, but previous game. But right now, they need one more. Minute 45 left. It's a nice little half rotation there. The Mods wants one more. Let's get the touch. Raziers, low boost to work with. Can't quite get involved there is Econ. Haven't called his name too much. Or Giuk as well. Has been all Mozzarella up front. I like when they're looking for passes though, Herc. That's when they look the most dangerous, looking to link up through that middle.
I absolutely agree. I think trying to thread the needle is your best attempt at breaking past defense right now, just because on both ends of the field, it's been extremely solid rotationally. Everybody's got the backboard covered. Everybody's got the goal line covered. It's more about what can you do to break past, and we've seen attempts at bumps and demos, but still nothing has been enough. You're coming down to this last minute here, and if you're Resolve, you're only leading by 1, which is not comfortable now that Mozzarella has been starting to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, and they need to go though. It's now or never. Giuk throws the ball forward, gets one more as well. Cash with the 50. It's pinched out. Double commit coming through from Resolve. Oh, that's a huge touch moment. If you missed that, that would have been in huge trouble. Giuk takes this ball across, loses the boost, does get the beast. Just Raziers last. Going to opt to throw that ball away. Interesting. Didn't keep it with 100 boost. And will they get punished for it? Double touch coming in. And the double touch somehow goes backwards. Mozzarella trying to keep it in there. 30 seconds left. Valiant have to go right now.
That double touch should have been the tying goal, and it's just unfortunate. Now you're fighting. You got 18 seconds left to go. Nobody's back on defense. It's a cheat up to try and make the challenge there from Resolve. This one pitches on target, and Yuck's going to be credited with it, but 12 seconds and a tied game.
Just absolutely stonks that thing in with the pitch off where he wanted to put that ball. Valiant get the goal, and it couldn't have come at a better time here. 12 seconds left. Here we go. Raziers kick off. One by him. 100 boost. Giuk just throws himself. This is fantastic. Shot on. Up through. Surely. Ivan. Yeah, she gets it again. Oh, goodness me. Resolve thanking their lucky stars. They nearly threw that game, but they get the lead back with 3 seconds on the clock.
This is the Resolve that they wanted everybody to see. This is top 4 Resolve. They work so incredibly well together. To be able to come back like this is huge. You just got to close out here. This one to the backboard, still floating, still technically in play. And Yuck, gonna keep this one up. Cash just really probably wants to kill this ball at this point, but it's still going. Ivan over to the sidewall. Raziers up next. Mozzarella just trying to make a challenge for himself at this one. This one could be the one to hit the ground. Maybe. There it is from Cash. And Resolve on the comeback.
Game out of them. It's very patchy, but there's still a chance. Got to get the win here in game number 4.
There's always still a chance. Mozzarella to place this one up. And they're trying to transition out. It's a 1v1 onto Cash off towards the backboard there, but Raziers there to bail out. Flick over one. And Valiant trying their hardest in the beginning efforts of this game here, but Resolve have the upper hand as they sit on match point.
Let us know if you're watching back at home who you've got in this series. Do you have the cheese or do you have the cash money on us? You see some dollar signs or some cheese in the chat. Here we go. Cash tries to go for a really close psycho attempt. Gio keeps that ball up. Mozzarella, bang, misses the second. Don't get the follow-up. Again, Razier's just parrying that ball up in the air. Gio, it's a great catch from him. Ivan meeting in the air. Mozzarella has to go. 50'd out, huge by Razier's, who's still up a pre-jump goal. Previous series. Ivan trying to get that ball in as well. This is a bit of a back and forth start. Both sides not willing to show their hand just yet.
Yep, definitely a safe early stage of game 4 here. Nobody wanting to risk too much. Ivan, that patience just playing through and working out in their favor still. Mozzarella wants to send this one over to a teammate. He actually wins the air challenge on that one, but just goes from one end to the other. Nothing quite coming into fruition here. It's a post shot off the side, but 330 in. This one could roll through, but Cash able to make a save.
Yeah, Cash been pretty solid so far. Some huge setup plays. Haven't seen the goals coming out on his end, but has had some pretty important assists in this series so far. Ivan takes it up. Just get the catch. Pop over the top. Can't quite work. And look at Mozzarella just taking that out. But this has been Cash's role. Just dragging it back, grabbing 100 boost, trying to keep that ball in. Very awkward and all resolve a looking front post. All right, but it worked. However, 3 minutes gone. Again, it's such a low-scoring series. We're rarely seeing a goal fest in this one. Econ gets a couple. Econ's probably been the most quiet on this Valiant side so far. Herc, and there it is again. It's got to be Ivan with the first.
I love this. I think the plan to kind of just feed Ivan right now is a great one. It's working really well for them too. I think last 2 wins that Resolve has had in the series, granted they've only had 2 wins in the series, started out with a Resolve early game lead. So being first one on the board is usually a good sign of life if you're this squad. Cash looking to double in through, but Econ saves it. Follow-up, though, will find its way from none other than Ivan.
Yeah, it's looking very worried now if you're a Valiant fan. They've put the foot down, have Resolve, showing their quality, showing why they did get a top 4 in Open Qualifier number 4 of Europe in the previous event. And looking like they are destined here to break into that top 8. It did take round 5, but in saying that, Herc, they did go all the way to round 5 in the last one too. So perhaps Swiss isn't for them. They're more of a playoff team.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, maybe they're like the luminosity of Europe, right? The game 5 strat. Just keeping yourself going all the way through into playoffs with a good scoreline.
It could be a recipe, you know. If it worked last time, let's do it again. All we need to do is get top 4s. That'll be good enough to make the major, but it's easier said than done over in Europe. Top 4 is pretty hard to get into. It's all depending on your seeding and matchups as well. 2 minutes left. What can Valiant do? Can they get 2 on the board? It's still absolutely doable. I want to see the mods get involved. Haven't quite called name as much. There's a great shot. Ivan has to go huge. Off the backboard. Cash ready to follow up. Launches it downfield. Mods with the clear. Blocked out again. Econ with space. They're not linking up as good. And there's a huge miss. You saw Giok as well, ready for the pass across. They're just lacking that polish.
90 seconds between today and tomorrow for Resolve. Mozzarella doesn't want to end this one here. There's still time, collecting that boost. Tried to get around Cash. He's not going to let it through. Follow-up shot from Econ, just high, and Razier's just playing time at this point. It's one challenge after the other. This could be it if you find the angle there, but it's a clear downfield for Resolve, and there you have it. They're just wasting time that really could be in favor of Valiant, but they're not giving them any hope.
Yeah, so unlucky there. They had a chance, but the ball just didn't want to drop in front of the net. They try to get it back on target. These demos are going to help. They're throwing everything at this. Time and time again, that last man on Resolve coming up huge. There's the clear again from Razier. He's got no boost, but look for bumps. Just launches a top corner follow-up Cash. Oh, they just got to back off. It's disrespectful. They're just killing time off the clock, and Ivan called game. No, he can't. But it still might be too little, too late for Valiant. 30 seconds left. They still need to find 2, and it is wobbling right now for this lineup.
Yep, you got to give it your all at this point. Crazy clear. demoed off the goal line. Most you can do is try and push up. Something's got to go in now, and it's not. 15 seconds left. That is it. That's all you got left in this qualifier. If you are Valiant, you're trying your hardest, but at the end of the day, Resolve, they fought their way through the Swiss. They had to take it all the way to round 5, but they finally did it. Back headed into the main event again. Congratulations to Resolve.
Credit to Resolve, the round 5 specialist. Valiant, they put up a fantastic fight.